I do love her. I'm glad she's alive.
I'm pretty sure you did. That's why you took her to the hospital. I'm pretty sure you did.
I took her to the hospital to save her life.
Because you love her, man.
It was at this moment that James Stewart realized his girlfriend, Stephanie Nyan, whom he was accused of shooting, was still alive. But what he didn't know was that a key witness, Amanda Goodman, had also survived a gunshot and lived to tell the horrifying tale.
911, what is your emergency?
Yes, this lady at my apartment complex says she's been shot.
She says she's been shot?
We're just out on our porch.
What's
it's Misty Oaks apartment. She's bleeding. She said there's 2 other people shot.
I understand that. What's the street name, sir?
She said to send an ambulance. There is blood.
On August 5th, 2014, Amanda Goodman escaped a terrifying scene at Misty Oaks Apartments in Orange County, Florida, and rushed to the nearby neighbors for help, prompting them to call 911.
Hello?
Hello. I need you to control the bleeding, okay?
I can't control the bleeding. Somebody needs to help me.
This terrifying incident Amanda fled from was triggered by a conflict hours earlier at an apartment on Magnolia Point Circle, where James Stewart shot his girlfriend, Stephanie Nyan. The chain of dreadful events was set in motion by a shocking revelation, which detectives were just beginning to uncover through the testimony of the surviving victim, Amanda Goodman.
Correct.
Okay, let's start with the Magnolia Homes incident first. Okay, if you can tell me again what transpired in that apartment.
The residence at the center of this chaos belonged to David Lopez, referred to as DJ or Boss Man in the interrogation, and his girlfriend Amanda Johnson. James Stewart, also referred to as Nemo in the interrogation, and his girlfriend Stephanie Nyan had moved into the front bedroom of David and Amanda's home. Also present at the house were David's brother, Nicholas Lopez, and Amanda Goodman. This account details the tumultuous and violent events that unfolded in Orange County, Florida on August 5th, 2014, sparked by James Stewart's accusations of infidelity against Stephanie. What unfolded next was beyond belief.
All right. Okay, then what happened when DJ and Nemo got into the apartment?
DJ went to his room. Nemo went to his room and immediately started arguing with his girlfriend, Nemo, and the girl started, and she just started screaming and crying, and he just kept saying something over again. Say you did it, bitch. Say you did it, bitch. Say you did it. Admit you did.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, and then what happened?
And she's screaming and crying and telling her that one didn't do anything. He started saying 3, and then it went bam, pop. You didn't hear no more.
You heard a shot? Okay, and then what happened?
You didn't hear her. He ran out into DJ's bedroom. He came out of his room into the other bedroom.
Okay.
You know, like big-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
Saying he thinks she's dead. Come on, help me. I think she killed her.
Mm-hmm. Telling DJ. Okay, and then what happened?
Nobody was really wanting to participate with him. Nobody was trying to help him get her, move her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look. It freaked me out. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
There was blood everywhere.
David Lopez was apprehended in North Carolina and swiftly brought in for questioning.
Listen, the reason we're here, man, it's been a long freaking week, man. It's been a long week. And, you put this piece of paper in here. How did you get this?
He had his stuff in the back of my car.
Okay.
Like I had let him stay in my house. Like I didn't know him, but I let him stay in my house.
And Magnolia Point Circle?
Yes.
That's your place?
Yes.
That's what is it, 6720?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So go ahead, go on. Well, let's do this. We're here because of what happened in Orlando. Tell me anything you can think of that about what happened down there, and then I'll ask some questions.
Buddy's I don't know, man. Like when I first met him, he seemed like he was pretty cool or whatever. He's a very jealous dude or whatever, so he thinks that everybody's trying to holler at his chick or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Who's this chick?
I think her name is Stephanie or something like that. know what I'm saying? And that, to cut through the chase, that morning, we come back to the house, he's in there arguing with her, boom, headshot, you know what I'm saying? He sit there, basically forced me to sit there and help him bring her to the hospital.
How did he do that?
Once I heard the shot, I sit there, I'm like, what the f***, man?
Let me stop you for a second. Because in your mind, you can play this in your mind and you can see exactly what happened, but I wasn't there, okay? So what I want is explain to me exactly when you said he came out from which room to one? You understand what I want you to tell me?
He came out of that other room. He had the gun still in his hand.
Is that the room that is right next to the living room?
Yeah.
The first room. Yeah. So you come in and it's a room to the right. Okay.
Where were you when you heard it?
I was in the room talking to my girl, trying to calm my girl down. I'm like, baby, what's wrong? Calm down.
And your girl is?
It's Amanda.
Amanda what?
Amanda Johnson.
Okay, that's your girl. You and her are in your room, the one that is across from the kitchen.
Me, her, my brother.
What's your brother's name?
His name is Nick.
Nicholas Eugene Lopez? That's your brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't had nothing to do with that.
No, right.
You know what I'm saying? All
so no, let's fast forward. You get to that day. What day was this? Was it Tuesday?
I can't.
The day? Okay.
I can't. Okay. I'm being rude.
Okay. Not a problem. Is it the same day that Stephanie was taken to the hospital?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. That was on Tuesday.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit there happened. And like, I don't know how I slipped away from this because this nigga was acting like he was ready to shoot me too.
When he came out of that room, he came over and told you what?
He told me, he's like, yo, nigga, you gotta help me. You gotta help me. Not like, can you help me? You gotta help me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Did he have a gun with him?
Yeah.
What kind of gun did he have?
It was a 40 caliber.
40 caliber?
Smith & Wesson 40 caliber, 2 tall.
Is that yours or his?
I had sit there, and gave that gun to him.
So you had given it to him before?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you all swap guns?
No, we didn't swap guns. He had that gun and he also had a 38. I have a 32 and I had a shotgun. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You say two-tone. What's two-tone? Silver and black or?
Oh, like gray and black.
Gray and black?
Yeah.
So he comes in there, he comes to your room where you're with Amanda Johnson and your brother, and was Patrick also in the room?
Yeah, Patrick also in the room. All of us basically, when we heard that, all of us freaked out. Like, okay. What the f***?
So you said they were arguing. How do you know they were arguing?
You can hear it. It's an argument. You can hear an argument. You can hear the argument, and the next thing you know...
What was he saying? What was he saying during the argument?
You lying, bitch, you think I'm playing with your ass, bitch, Then next thing you know, you don't hear nothing no more. Then he come run over there to the room, talking about something, bro. What am I supposed to help?
Did you hear the shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I did.
So he says, you gotta help me, bro. You gotta help me.
Yeah, right? ain't no can you help me. You gotta help me.
You gotta help me, okay. Yeah. So then, what did you do then?
What I did, I basically sit there, I was like, bro, you gotta put her inside. You gotta get to the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, he was trying to get me to tell him that he gotta go drop also. I'm like, bro, you gotta get her to the hospital. Okay. You can save her, bring her to the hospital, bro. And then, after that...
What did he do?
He wrapped her in a blanket and trying to drag her to the car. And I really was not trying to put my hands in this. Like, I know, like, if I mess with her, it makes me a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm really not trying to put my hands in this. But my girls did, my brothers did, my little homeboys, everybody's there. And I'm like, like.
Did he talk to her when she was in the kitchen? But, he dragged her to the kitchen before he put her in the car, right? Like, dragged her.
Yeah.
What did he say to her in the kitchen? To Stephanie. Was he talking to her?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
I can't remember.
Did you help him put him in the car, or did he put her in the car?
He mostly put her in the car himself.
So he brought her out because he said he put her in the car by himself. Because you made him.
No, you know what I'm saying? He mostly brought her out there by himself, and then I'm sitting out because I'm really not trying. I swear to God to you, I'm really trying to keep myself away from the whole situation. Mm-hmm. But I know what happened inside the house, so I know sooner or later it's going to bring me into the situation. Right.
James Stewart was taken into custody on August 8th, 2014, after a tense 10-hour standoff. But his version of events is far from the truth.
Okay. Something happened on Tuesday, and your name came up in that investigation. Are you aware of what I'm talking about? No. You know a girl named Stephanie?
I know several Stephanies.
Huh?
I know a bunch of Stephanies.
Okay. The one that was your girlfriend that was living with you in Magnolia.
I haven't seen her.
You haven't seen her?
In a couple days.
You haven't seen her since when?
I don't even know the date, bro.
Today's Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So, since when you haven't seen her?
I don't even know.
You don't even know? Has it been 1 day? 2 days? You don't know? You don't know where she might be right now?
Shit.
You don't know? Okay. Who are you living with? In Magnolia, over there.
Who I living with?
Yeah. Who lived in the house?
I was staying there. A bunch of girls and a dude and another dude.
Okay. So what girls were staying there? Let's start with that. You know the names?
I don't know their names.
Was Stephanie staying there with you?
Stephanie was there.
Okay. And who else was there? What's the dude's name?
I wasn't staying there. I just know the girl. I just know Stephanie and dude, Paul.
Balls? Do you know his name?
No.
What else they call him? What other street name does he have?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know? When was the last time you saw Balls?
Man. Shit, some days.
Days? Same amount of time you haven't seen Stephanie?
Exactly.
Okay. Now, that was your girlfriend, right?
Who,
Stephanie?
I mean, we was alright.
You were alright? Was that your girl?
What you mean?
Was that your girlfriend?
Mm-hmm. Where's she at?
Where do you think she's at, man?
Mm-hmm.
She's in the hospital.
She alright?
So far, she's alive. Doctors are doing a good job with her. And, fortunately, she's alive.
Mm-hmm.
She's not doing too good.
That's a good thing.
But it's like this, man. I talked to her. She's in and out. She's a miracle, man. Now, I know that girl wasn't perfect, but something's good happening for her. Because every day she's getting a little stronger. And I had a little chance to talk to her this afternoon while all this commotion was going on over there in your house, or in that house that you were in. I know that's not your house, but so I had a little chance to talk to her. And the very little that I talked to her about, the one sentence that she can form together was, I forgive him. That's what she said to me.
Forgive who? Who she forgive?
You.
Why? Ain't do nothing to her.
Okay. You know
try
what?
to help?
Huh?
I ain't do shit to her, but try to help.
Well, how did you try to help her?
By dropping her dumb ass off at the hospital for what happened. I don't know nothing else.
Okay, so what happened? Why did you have to take her to the hospital?
Why?
Yeah.
Because when I walked in the house, she was laying on the floor bleeding.
Bleeding? What was she bleeding at?
I don't know what she was bleeding at. I just know she was bleeding. And I know a gun got pulled on me.
By who?
And I begged, made sure I can take her to the hospital.
Who pulled the gun on you?
Boss.
Boss man?
Mm-hmm.
He pulled the gun on you?
Mm-hmm.
Did he tell you he did anything to Stephanie or anybody in the house?
Mm-hmm.
What did he tell you he did?
What he tell me he did. He just say, I don't know what you mean what he tell me he did?
You said boss pulled the gun on you, right?
Yeah, he pulled the gun.
Did he tell you he did something to Stephanie?
He had to tell me he did nothing to Stephanie. The evidence was there when I got there.
James Stewart attempts to pin the shooting on David Lopez, but Stephanie's survival ensures the truth comes to light.
Did you know a guy named Nemo? Yes? Was that your boyfriend?
Jail, right?
Yeah. Was that your boyfriend?
No.
It wasn't your boyfriend? It was a friend of yours? Yes, okay. And you said that, you asked me if he's in jail. How do you know he's in jail?
Because how do I know?
Yes.
I looked him up.
You looked him up? How did you look him up?
My cell phone.
Here? Or you've been in here? And do you know why he's in jail for?
Aggravated assault and domestic violence.
Okay. Do you know who was the victim?
Well,
Yeah, Brian.
Okay. Do you remember the last day that you were at Magnolia Point Apartments? No, you don't remember it. Okay. And I'm gonna say you're shaking your head yes or no if you don't answer right away. I know that you know.
No, I don't remember.
Okay. All right. Has anybody told you anything that happened that day? That the day that you were taken to the hospital?
No.
No. Okay.
I haven't talked to anybody over there.
Okay. All right.
I met them through Nemo.
Through Nemo, you boss man and all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to jail and Nemo bonded me out, but boss signed for me.
Okay. You can.
Nemo had a warrant.
Okay. Is Nemo? You consider Nemo your good friend or just somebody you know?
Just the other person, not my good friend.
Okay. You said that he's in jail, and you said good. Why did you say that?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he's violent.
He's violent? What do you remember about him being violent?
What do I remember?
Yes.
He punched me in my face like a week or two ago.
Okay. Why?
Why?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't know. Because he thought I was working with the cops to get him.
Okay. Take your time. Okay.
Although Stephanie's memory is still healing, she can vividly recount James Stewart's violent nature.
Okay. Stephanie, you asked me to tell you what happened to you, right? And I'm going to, okay?
Okay.
All right. But if it's a little too hard for you, you gotta let me know, okay? All right.
Okay.
I know that you told me a little, something that happened at the apartment where you and Nemo had that argument where he pulled a gun on you, okay? Well, that morning he pulled the trigger,
Oh.
okay?
Oh.
And that's how come you got hurt, okay?
Oh.
But let me tell you something. You're very strong because you're fighting through this like a champ, okay? All right? And but I already got him and put him in jail for that, okay?
Okay.
So he's not gonna hurt you. He's not gonna hurt anybody, okay?
All right.
Okay? And I'm telling you this because you asked me to tell you, okay? And I think that at this point it's important for you to know, okay? But I'm not telling you this to get you upset, okay? All right? I'm telling you that because you asked me, okay? All right? And I'm working through that. I'm working through getting together this whole investigation, and then eventually getting to a point that I know, what happened and everything. Okay.
What did he arrested for?
For shooting you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Attempted murder?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes. That's what I
want to press charges.
Okay.
Following the shooting, James Stewart, with David Lopez's assistance, wrapped Stephanie in a blanket and took her to Florida Hospital in Altamont Springs, abandoning her in critical condition. After being threatened by James, witnesses Amanda Goodman and Amanda Johnson fled with Nicholas Lopez to Ron Williams' apartment, hoping for safety. But what started as a crime of passion quickly escalated into a massacre.
Okay. So when they got there to the second apartment, I'm sorry. We're almost finished, okay? I'm sorry. When they got there to the second apartment, what happened?
DJ came in and he was kind of dating the girl Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't suspect any harm from him.
Okay.
At all.
Okay.
And him and his brother were talking in the kitchen. Amanda and I were sitting in the kitchen.
Okay.
And he just pulled the gun out.
Were they talking normally?
They were talking, but they were talking about maybe, I thought they were talking about getting rid of the other guy. like Nemo, you know, because they were talking about how his brother was like, dude, he's crazy. He's not right in the head. He's crazy. Because he would just, snap. Nemo was really unstable.
Okay. Just let her know that I'm recording. So. Okay. So when you, I'm sorry, we're almost done. Okay. Did you hear any words at all? Like the actual
I didn't
word
hear
that was
any
said?
word saying, okay, shoot them. No, it wasn't anything like that.
Mm-hmm. So how do you know that you thought that they were just trying to, figure out if they're
I was the last one. I was the second one shot. You don't just go around the room and go, Pam, 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 when you got a girl that I don't even know if she was dead or alive yet.
Okay. So you and Amanda were in the kitchen and DJ shot the other Amanda first.
Yes.
Okay. And then what happened?
He shot her point blank. She was dead.
To his head.
To her. He was standing above her, so he was very close, if not, yes.
He was standing above her? What, was she on the ground?
We were sitting on the kitchen floor, her and I.
Okay. All right.
I was sitting in front of the refrigerator.
Okay. And then where did he go after that?
After he shot her once. He shot at me twice, because the first time I'm thinking this, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And
then he kicked the door open where the guy was in the room and shot him.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then his brother said, holy shit, what are you doing, man?
And then what happened?
He knelt down to me because he could see I was still breathing. The brother did.
Right.
And he said, I'm so sorry, God, you gotta plan it. He didn't know it was gonna happen. None of us knew that.
DJ's brother was telling you this.
Yeah.
Where did DJ go?
He was yelling for his brother to come on.
Okay. Where was Nemo when this whole thing is happening?
Downstairs.
How do you know that he's downstairs?
I could hear him on speakerphone on the phone.
Talking to
yes,
DJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I please have some
is there anything else happen after that?
No.
Okay. And then what's the next thing you remember? The ambulance came?
The next thing I remember, I laid there for a minute thinking I would hear sirens. Okay. I didn't know. I thought I was shot in the neck.
Did you call 911?
Because blood was spraying out.
Okay.
I was shot intentionally to kill. I wasn't shot to wound.
Right.
Though James refuses to admit to his crimes, he's quick to implicate David Lopez.
I want to talk about what you said just earlier, too, is that you said Boss Man has killed multiple people before. You've only known this man for a couple of weeks, and he's telling you all this?
Yeah.
Why?
Something about me liked me, I guess.
Yeah?
Guess I was that getaway person he can talk to.
So you think he trusted you? I mean, obviously,
yeah.
He trusted you enough to tell you about some murders that he's done in the past, right?
Yeah, he trusted me until goddamn I walked up really on it, because who's to say the murder's true or not?
Right. You don't know if they're true or not. But things that we're telling you, did they match up? Have you heard about those murders before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So you could say that he's pretty heartless, callous, whatever you want to call him. He's done it before. It's kind of like, any old day.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just can't imagine someone that you have known for a couple weeks will do your dirt for you. Okay? Because he went up to that apartment and he killed those people. Okay? And we know that. But the thing is, we know why he killed them. Okay?
You know why?
We know why.
Why was it?
Why? Because they were there for the shooting. For the first Stephanie shooting. Okay?
Why would he do that?
Why do you think?
Because he shot Stephanie. And then he tried to cover it all up. That's why he wanted to shoot me too. But I just got away.
But you're alive.
Yeah, I got away.
And those people aren't?
I got away.
Okay. The thing is, like I said, Amanda lived. And we know what went on.
The detective already knows the truth. Now it's time for David Lopez to face it.
Well, you know what happened at Misty Oaks? Misty Oaks, some people got shot too over there. When your brother was there, and one of the people lived. one girl lived. Okay? In that place, your girl was shot and so was Ron. Okay? And I know that your brother was in there when this happened because the girl that lived, she got shot right here in the shoulder. So you know what happens when you get shot in the shoulder? No, goddamn thing, you bleed a little bit. Okay? She played dead for a little while. She's the one that had some people call 911 and shit. Okay? That girl, her and I sat down. My partner had one of these notepads and gave it to her. And she started giving us a story. Everything is making sense. I said, all right, I know that you might not be an artist. Draw me a little diagram of where everybody was at, what was being said. And she told us some details. It took us a little while to kind of get her to calm down. She was pissed because we haven't done anything. We haven't arrested anybody. And she told us about you. She says, you got to. And you're same thing that Stephanie said. And she described Nemo, being aggressive on it, shit like that, right? Same thing you telling me, same thing that Stephanie told me, same thing other people are telling me. But then we get to this point where she tells us what happened in them. She is literally, she's doing fine. Okay? That girl is no longer, not even in the hospital anymore.
At least the next day.
Okay, so she's fine. All she had was hurt, and they gave her some freaky shit for that, and some antibiotics, because when you get shot with you can get infections easier than if you cut yourself. So they give her antibiotics. That's what she's up. And I'm pretty sure right now she's probably, probably fucked up. She tells a story. What story do you think she told us, man?
I don't know.
DJ.
I don't know.
She told us a little story that at first we were like, literally like this. We're scratching our heads. We're like, what the f? She told us that during the time that they were at Ron's house, and I'm only going to tell you a little bit, okay? And I'm waiting for your response. She told us that when she was there at Ron's house, and correct me if I'm wrong, because she talked to her about 6 or 7 times. I talked to her 3 times. She said that she overheard you and your brother talking. Your brother's in the apartment, and you're somewhere in the car. So she hears the conversation that you and your brother are having. That you're saying, hey, man, that he sounded like you were trying to talk to your brother. That's why I was asking you, what exactly did you tell your brother? Because she said that he sounded like you were trying to tell your brother, Nick, that this guy was acting erratic. So it matches what you're telling me, okay? So far, so good. But then she says that your brother's got all the conversations that your brother's having with you, he's having on speakerphone. So everybody in the apartment is listening to this, minus Ron. Ron can't hear this because Ron stays in the room the whole time. Okay? The only people that are out in the living room, kitchen area, little dining room area is your girl Amanda, that other girl Amanda is her name too, and Nick. So she hears everything that you're talking about. And it sounded like your brother was trying to convince you that you didn't need to come by to pick up the gun. Because when you guys went to the hospital, what she says to us is that Nemo didn't want to go to the hospital with a gun, so he left it behind. Because I was going to look that he's got somebody in the car that got shot, and he's going to have the gun that was used to shoot that girl in the same car. What if she died in the car? Then he's going to look like he's got the gun, he got the girl in here. So she told us that. Because I guess they discussed it. You and Nemo go to the hospital, they stay there while they're cleaning, because they told us that they were told to clean up, just like you said. They discuss what they were going to do. And your brother told them, hey, I need to stop cleaning because I got to clean this gun. Okay? And then he cleaned the gun. And then when you're talking to him on the phone, he tells you that he cleaned the gun. Don't worry about it, bro. You don't got to worry about it. I got it.
He wasn't talking to me. He must have been talking to Nemo at that time.
Okay, so don't worry about it. Did Nemo take the phone and talk to your brother?
He took the phone twice and sit there and talk to him. And he was yelling at one point.
What was he saying? What was Nemo saying? What you heard on this side?
Like, I don't give a fuck. I need my shit. You know what I'm saying?
And so your brother's trying to convince him, don't worry about it. I cleaned it. Yeah. Go somewhere else. Because there was no way that we were going to know that gun was at Ron's house. At all. So well, the thing is that girl, Amanda, tells us that the person that went upstairs was you. Look at me, DJ. DJ, bro. Let me put it like this to you, man. You are not you when you do drugs, man. You are not you when you do drugs. That's what people say. You're a nice guy. Now, don't get me wrong. Nobody say you're a punk. You're nice, but you handle your business. Okay? People are not going to cross you because you handle your business. But you don't go out your way with people that you like, that you love, and you don't act a fool. You're not violent towards your people. If somebody crosses you, you handle your business. That's what people, I respect that. This girl is telling us he was calling and I heard this guy's name. I mean, this guy's voice, I recognize it. It's not Nemo's voice because Nemo and him speak totally different. And I'm telling you, I don't know you. I didn't know you until today. You are Nemo. I can put you both on a phone and I'm on the other side and I can tell you 110% who's Nemo and who's David. Because that dude tries to be real ghetto when he talks. Okay? You sound totally different. She can tell the difference between who's on the phone and who's not. It sounded like all you wanted to do when your brother had you on speakerphone was to get the gun and get out of Dodge. And she also said that she also heard Nemo talking to your brother on the phone. But then you came up. So she was like, I'm glad that he's the one that came up because I'm afraid of Nemo. When Nemo didn't come up, huh? So did you go with him too, both of you?
Listen, man, Nemo came up.
Okay, he came up. I'm with you. You and Nemo went upstairs. Yes? Tell me what happened upstairs, bro.
Nemo did Nemo, bro.
Tell me what Nemo did, bro. Because I'm gonna put it like this to you, David. I'm gonna put it like this to you, man. What I want here is this, man. You're here right now. Because what this girl told us was that you were the one who did the shooting.
Watch as the detectives intensify their efforts to extract a confession from David Lopez.
Okay, so, I mean, I'm having a hard time believing it. I don't think Nemo shot them, okay? And for whatever reason, you want to say it's him, that's fine. But we know Nemo didn't do it.
Did he make you do it?
We know that he was on the phone threatening her. We know that. They've heard them. He said, get rid of the girls. Get rid of them. Get rid of those girls.
Did he make you do this?
He was on the phone. The girls heard him.
David, did he make you do this? Did he threaten your family? Did he threaten you?
That's the point I'm trying to tell you, man.
Did he threaten you to do this? Did he make you do this?
We know you didn't do this on your own. We know that.
This is not who you are.
It's really not who I am.
Right.
Absolutely.
We need to know if he's
Unless you tell me something different right now, David, if you told me I woke up that morning with the plans for killing 3 people, then I said I was completely wrong about you. David, there's no freaking way you can convince me that you went up there because you wanted to go up there. Something happened. I mean, you go up there to do it. So you gotta help me understand that. Because otherwise, what I'm looking at,
I'm gonna tell you how I feel right now, bro. I feel like I don't know what y'all trying to get me to say. I know what y'all trying to get me to say. It's just the point that
I'm trying to understand.
Listen to me, please. Listen to me. This is what I really need both of y'all to understand. I understand exactly what y'all saying. I understand exactly what y'all trying to get me to say. You understand what I'm saying? I understand exactly what y'all want me to say. But at the same time, I need legal counsel to understand. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. I want to sit there and let y'all have it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't know.
Do you understand my timing? My timing.
Yeah. Let me put it like this, man.
I don't want to believe that you're a cold-blooded killer, man.
I'm not.
I don't think
I would do anything for my family, man. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, man, I would do anything for my family, man. You understand what I'm saying? Do anything to protect my family.
Did he threaten you, David? Did he make you do this?
So many words I'm sitting there telling you I'll do anything for my family, man. And trying to talk to a lawyer and understand what's going on.
Okay, I understand.
You understand? And trying to talk to a lawyer and understand what's going on. just understand, bro. I would do anything to protect my family, man.
And I respect that.
You understand what I'm saying? Anything to protect my family. I'm asking you to please let me talk to a lawyer. You know, come back and talk to me because I don't want to let this dude right here get off for something that he's totally responsible for. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all saying this just to make me be like, okay, they understand where I'm coming from. You understand what I'm saying? But
I can respect that.
let me ask you something. Who told you? Who in this room out of all us three said first that he thought somebody made you do this? Who said that first? Me. So it's not that I'm saying this just to say it.
Like when somebody make you do something, what kind of just to ask him, what kind of charges?
David Lopez faced charges of 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder. Extradited from North Carolina, he is now held in the Orange County Jail. James Stewart was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. A jury found James guilty of attempted first-degree murder, holding him accountable as a principal for the actions directly committed by his co-defendant, David Lopez. Both were facing life in prison, though their exact sentences are not known. In the end, justice began to take shape as the truth unraveled, with key witnesses surviving to recount the harrowing events. The case of James Stewart and David Lopez is a chilling reminder of how a single moment of violence can spiral into a tragic series of events, leaving lives shattered and families forever changed. Leave us your thoughts on the case in the comments below, and if you have any cases you'd like us to cover, do let us know. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more such content.